It begins quietly, almost imperceptibly. A planet wakes to a world without insects. The usual morning symphony, chirping crickets, buzzing bees, the soft flutter of moths, has vanished overnight. At first, people notice only the silence, an odd emptiness where life once thrummed in gardens, forests, and fields. But as the hours pass, subtle changes creep in. Birds linger longer in search of breakfast, spiders sit motionless in empty webs, and the air feels strangely still. The absence is unsettling, yet the true magnitude of this loss is only beginning to dawn. As days pass, the missing insects reveal their importance in startling ways. Flowers bloom but remain unfertilized, their colors unvisited by bees, butterflies, or beetles. Fruit trees stand heavy with blossoms, yet they fail to set fruit. On farms, crops like apples, almonds, and tomatoes begin to wither from lack of pollination. The global food supply, so dependent on insect labor, teeters on the edge. Scientists and farmers scramble to pollinate by hand, but the scale is overwhelming. Billions of tiny jobs once performed effortlessly by insects now fall to humans and machines, both woefully inadequate. Supermarkets quickly ration fresh produce, prices soar. The world faces a looming shortage of fruits, nuts, and vegetables, and the first waves of panic ripple through society. Without insects, ecosystems spiral into chaos. Birds that once relied on caterpillars and beetles for food begin to vanish, their songs fading from forests and parks. Fish that fed on aquatic larvae suffer in silence, while bats, frogs, and small mammals lose vital prey. Decomposition slows as the legions of beetles, ants, and flies that broke down dead matter are gone, causing leaf litter and carcasses to accumulate, choking streams and forests. Plants that depended on insects for pollination start to decline, triggering a collapse up the food chain. Predators and scavengers starve, and biodiversity plummets. The world grows quieter and emptier, with each missing insect echoing through the fragile web of life. Civilization reels from the shock, but begins to adapt. Scientists race to develop robotic pollinators, tiny drones that buzz through fields, carrying pollen from flower to flower. Urban farms and massive hydroponic towers rise in cities, relying on wind or human labor for pollination. Diets shift dramatically. Grains, which are wind-pollinated, become staples, while once common fruits and vegetables become luxury items. Some cultures turn to alternative protein sources, like lab-grown meat and algae, to replace the vanished abundance of insect-fed livestock. Waste piles up as decomposers are gone, leading to new industries focused on artificial breakdown of organic matter. Education, art, and daily conversation are forever marked by the memory of a world once alive with the hum and flutter of insects. Decades later, the absence of insects has reshaped the earth. Forests have grown sparser, grasslands less colorful, and many animal species are memories told in stories. Foods once taken for granted are now rare delicacies, reserved for the wealthy or grown in carefully managed biospheres. Children marvel at old books filled with illustrations of butterflies, fireflies, and dragonflies, creatures they will never see. The world has grown quieter, more sterile, and profoundly lonelier. Yet, in this new era, humanity reflects on the intricate connections of life, cherishing every surviving thread and vowing never to take nature's wonders for granted again. The lesson of the vanished insects echoes through generations, that even the smallest creatures can hold the fate of the world in their wings.